Hi, we're back again. Going to answer some more questions. I'm here with Joanna and Lucy.
Hi.
Hello.
Lucy.
For me, it's the ability to swap between words, between the earth word and then the spirit word. I like it. I like the effect and to see what the spirit world looks like and how it's different from the human world.
Also, it kind of fits with the rest of what you know about them because they had the spirit world in the same place. It's not like a different.
It links in with the mythology really nicely, and it sort of brings us a new aesthetic, which it makes it look really nice. It's really nice.
It does. It gives me a lot of freedom too, which I super like.
Yeah. So what are you? What about you?
I super like the idea that you can use what the people give you in the spirit, like in the real world, in the spirit world. Like they're offering transfer from the real world to the other world, and you can use what you're offered as a resource, mostly because it fits with what back home we believe, sort of thing, which is like, oh, the dead are thirsty, so we have to pour some alcohol on the ground so that they get to a little bit of a sip as well.
Yeah.
So it's quite entertaining.
And it kind of it's nice how it's not just like a currency. It's sort of in the game. You know, you kind of see the actual things being given, and you can use them. So it's more it's nice and immersive. I think
How about you?
For me, it's got to be sort of the narrative and the general atmosphere that the game brings, because it's sort of with the music, we've got Damien, who's an amazing musician, doing our music for us, and that's really nice. I love the atmosphere of the whole game, how like it evolves and things like that. So yeah, I think the narrative and the atmosphere the game gives is definitely my favorite thing, along with the art style, all that jazz.
And the poetry.
Yes, poetry. Yeah. Yes, loads of poetry. That sort of brings loads of stuff in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. I'm joining in this too.
So I came up with the idea that we might use this because I'm from Romania, which is the actual place where Dacian people lived back in like before Christ, as it were.
Yeah.
And because there's not a lot about them in the history books, for political reasons and for a lot of other reasons, but they were kind of foreshadowed by the Greeks, the ancient Greeks, and the ancient Romans, and I thought it was quite interesting because they have a lot of different things about their religion and their lifestyle, and I thought it was interesting to show the world what's that about.
Yeah. You know,
yeah, pretty much. I liked the idea of the mythology because it's a bit different from what I'm more used to seeing to old myths from around Southern Europe, I'd say, even if Romania is, I don't think it counts as Southern Europe. It doesn't know.
It doesn't.
But
So
yeah.
it's not really something I'm used to when, in terms of mythology, I've looked into.
Yeah, and it kind of inspired us with all the mechanics, because it was kind of it didn't just sort of fit with what we wanted to do. It kind of gave us the idea of what we wanted to do. So I think that's kind of why we went with it after Joanna suggested it, because with all the interesting myths and their sort of rituals and their beliefs, it sort of gave us a lot of room to actually create some really cool stuff.
Yeah, definitely. Like, we definitely didn't went with it just because nobody knew about it. We went with it because it definitely inspired us.
Yeah, it definitely inspired us to kind of make a quite interesting game, hopefully.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching. We'll be back next week with more questions, and Jacob, hear his opinion on some of this stuff. If you have any questions for us, put them in the comments below. Follow us on Twitter, also in the description. Yeah, that's kind of it. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Keep you posted on the game and stuff. Cool.
Cool.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.